Okay, if you can see my screen, please confirm. Okay.
We are able to see.
Okay, no. See, the process, the release strategy steps and the configuration, it is the same for every document type. Documents which is like PR, PO, sorry, PR, PO, RFQ, okay, service and receipt, outline agreements, all the process will be the same. But as we discussed yesterday, okay, for PR, we can do header level and item level also. So how the system will understood that whether it is a header level or item level. Okay, so let's go to the release strategy for PR, okay, at header level and item level. So how the system will understood whether it is header level strategy or item level strategy. So there is a two settings are there. Okay, so one setting is at document type level. Okay, at PR document type level. Okay, you need to be you need to configure whether I should go with header level or not, whether I should go with header level release strategy. Okay, if you are not selected at the header level, that means the system will understand that okay, you are going with the item level. Okay, this is one configuration, and the second configuration, which is at while creating a release group. Okay, while creating release group, you need to be select header level checkbox. Okay, that means header level checkbox is nothing but like a header level release strategy. Okay, so based on these two, the system will understood that okay, this person is planning to go with the header level release strategy. If you not selected these two checkboxes, then the system will understood that okay, you are going with the item level release strategy. Okay, so other than these two configuration, everything it is common. Okay, there is no change. Okay, and as we discussed yesterday, the communication structure for a PR is CBAN. Okay, so what are the fields table name? What are the field names? Or what are the characteristics if you want to define? Or you need to be select from this communication structure. Okay, so other than this one, all the process will be the same. Okay, so let's go to the SAP logon pad. Okay, on so go to SPRO. Let's go to configuration. Okay, and if you can go to the material management and purchasing. So yesterday we discussed in the purchase order, right? In the purchase order we discussed about the release strategy, right? So now I'm going with the purchase requisition. So every level we have different release strategy. Okay, so now here I'm just defining here a procedure with characteristics, class, and set up the procedures. Okay, so if you go to here while creating release group, so there is a checkbox is there, overall release purchase requisition. Okay, so if you selected this one, then the system will understand that okay, this is the we are going with the header level release strategy. If you are not selected, then it is a item level release strategy. Okay, and other than this one, all it is the same. So let's go with the creation of the characteristics here. Okay, so I'm just creating that PR underscore document type. Okay, I'm just creating this one. And as I discussed yesterday, my table name is CBAN for the purchase requisition. And obviously, if you remember this one, we already discussed yesterday. The field name is BSCRT for document type. Okay. And I can go with the multiple values and Okay, and I can go with additional data. I'm just leaving this one. I don't want to select anything here. I will select in the while creating the strategies. Now document type is one, and I'll be go with the total value of total value. Okay, I'll go with total value. So here again I'm just going with the C band, and for this C band, what is the field name? I just need to go with the C band because C11. Go to C11. So C band level, the field name is different for the total value because this is the value which is copying from the metal master record, right? So we just need to check here what is the field name here, the total value. Okay, so total value of the items. If you go with the item level, the total value of the item you can go with. Okay, and okay, if you go with header level, okay, then it is a GFWRT because here we have the two possibilities, right? One is header level and one is item level. So you have the two fields here. One is a GFWRT and one is the item level. Also, you can go ahead. Okay. So whatever might be you whatever you want to go, whether you want to be go with item level or you want to be go with header level, that you need to be choose here. Okay, so I'm just going with a GFWRT. I just want to show you how it will be works for header level. Okay. Then I'm just copying all this one and I will go with the euro currency and multiple values, interval values. Okay, and the values I'm selecting additional values. Okay, so I'm just going with only two. Okay, if you want to go with a plant or something, you can go ahead, no problem. Okay, now. So my characteristics which I created, now I will be creating the class ZPR underscore class. Okay, then 032 is gone for this and create. Okay, so PR release strategy. Okay, and now I'll be go with ZPR underscore TTYP. Okay, and ZPR underscore total value. Right? It is. I think we did already this yesterday, so I don't think I don't need to be repeat again. Everyone knows, right? Class and characteristics. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to the setup procedure. Okay. So as we discussed yesterday, if already someone is using this release groups and release characteristics, what you need to do? You need to be delete the from the down to up. Okay. You should not delete directly. You should delete from the down to up. Okay. So go to release strategies first and select all and delete. Okay. And save. Then again, a release indicator is not required. A release course and select all, delete, and save. And release groups, select all, delete, and save. Okay. So now I'll be go with my new release group. So I'll be create RP something, which is a release strategy, and I'll be go with a header level release strategy. So just I'll be go with ZPR underscore CL and PR release class release group. And so here I'm selecting the this checkbox. Okay, so that means I'm just planning to go with the header level. Okay, and moreover, as I discussed, at document type level also you need to do. So the second option is at the release group level you need to be select the overall release. That is the first option. Okay, that's first setup, and the second setup is at a document type level. What are the document types you are considering for this strategies? Okay, you need to go to material management and purchasing, and the purchasing requisition. So what are the document types you are planning to create a project? Suppose I'm just going with my document type is NB. Okay, so this is our PR document type. So let's go to document type NB. So here there is a checkbox either overall release checkbox. Okay, you need to be select this checkbox. Okay, then only the header level release strategy will be work. Okay, and now I selected here and I selected in the document type level also. I'm just taking the NB document type. Okay, other than this one, the process will be the same. Okay, so I'll be going with I will go today for 4 codes because yesterday we discussed only 1 or 2 codes, right? So let's go with 4 codes. So like lead and okay, lead and manager. And delivery lead, global lead. So like I'm just putting like a different levels. Okay, I'm just going with 4 levels today. Okay. So now, so this indicator release indicator will be just if you go to inside. Okay, whether this further okay, once it the PR is released this indicator further I can issue for the PO or I can issue for the quotation. Okay, this checkbox whatever it is selected will go. In case if it is not selected, suppose blocked, so block status it will be like blank. So there is nothing selected. Okay, and this is one. And go to strategies now. One strategy I will be create here RP and S1 and the strategy. Like I'm just going with the 10,000. And I have the 4 codes, right? Let me select 3 codes here. So lead is required and manager is required, and which is A3, which is delivery lead is required. Now, if you see here, okay, if you selected like this one, okay, then it will be go to A2, then it will be go to A3, then it will finally it will be released. Okay, and if you selected here, okay, the first initially it's not at approved. Okay, and the second if it is not at approved, the level even the first it is not, no one is approved. Okay, the status will be not at approved. Even A1 approved, but still A2, A3 is not approved. It's still not at approved, and A1, A2 is approved, but A3 is still not approved, and it is still not at approved. In case my client is asking that, okay, even I can go with here these 2 levels, the last 2 levels. If I just want to go with to approval, it means that even if A1, A2 is approved or A1, A3 is approved, okay, A1, A3 approved, then 0. Okay, so I'm just saving here. Okay. Now I'll go to the characteristics. So as I did only for NB document type for header just selecting my NB document up here. Okay, and the value which I just mentioned here. Okay, so this is a selected here. Then I just click on the release simulation here. Even I can just check here how it will be works here. So the first one, when A1 is released, okay, A1 is affected. Okay, then A2 is possible. When it is A2 is released, okay, then PR is released, because I just A2, if it is approved, then it's fine. No need to be wait for till A3, right? Because I just put it as A2, A3 level, last two levels at the approval level, right? So this is a strategy I just created. Let me create one PR number. Okay, and let me go to my document type NB, because I just did for the NB document type, and I will go for PR number. So any PR here, because I didn't enter any specific document purchasing group or specific any plan. So if it is matching with the document type NB, and if it is matching with the value, then obviously the system will consider this one, and it will be giving the release strategy. Okay. So let's go to my materials here. You see here, so I selected at header level. So 3 levels, she like lead, manager, and DL. So the strategy which is triggered at header level. Okay. So why it is coming in the header level? Because I selected these two check boxes. Right. In case if I'm not selected, what will happen? Suppose I just missed out this one. Let me I'll go back, and I'm just unselecting these two. Okay. And even one is enough, but I will go with two both. Now I'll create one again PR number ME51N, and what's the P material number here? Did you get the release strategy here? No, right? So we got it item level. If you see that, we got it item level. Okay. So that means the system is considering that, okay, you are not going with a header level, you are going with item level. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone is there.
So,
Yes,
so could you please go with another line item? Like here, it has only one.
Yeah. I'll take one more material. Okay, I will take one more material. So it will be showing how my material data is showing, how quantity data is showing. Same like it will be show. It will display separate. Okay, so it is not linked with first item. Okay, the second item is separate. First item is separate.
And so, what about the condition that we are like below 10,000 or below 1 lakh? Because each and every item will have their own like prices, right? So
yeah, it will be cheap only It will be check only item level value.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now if you see that the 10th one, this is one release strategy, and this one second one, this is one release strategy. Okay.
Correct.
In case if you are taking characteristics as a purchasing group, okay, and suppose you are taking characteristics as a purchasing group, in that case, what will happen? The purchasing group it will be there in the it is there in the header level, item level, right? So in case if it is not matching, then might be one level the release strategy will be triggered, but the second level will not be triggered. Because why? It is because it is not matching, right? But we are taken commonly at the document type level, right? Document type is anyway it is a header level, right?
Correct.
So it is common for all the items, right? But in case if you are taking any item level related, might be plant or material group, or it may be purchasing group or purchasing organization. Okay, so those cases it will be work individually how the release strategy, what characteristics you are matching. Based on that, it will be triggered. Okay, so when it is triggering at item level, what will be happen? Okay, you need to be go each individual line item level and you have to release the strategy. You have to approve the levels. Each level you have to approve. Clear? So first line item you have to go and approve. The second line item you have to go approve. Like you have to do. Okay. So what is the transaction code to release the purchase requisition? Okay, there is a two transaction code again here also. It will be ME54N. So ME54N. This is the PR number you need to enter here. Okay, then you go to change mode and go to release strategy, and you have to release the one by one. Each line item you have to do. Okay, okay. And in case you don't have access for ME54N, individually if you want to release this one, then you go to ME55. The transaction code is ME55. So you have to go at each code level. Suppose I'm just entering A1, okay, and the group is RB. Okay, so whatever the it is there, it will be displayed here. So you can select multiple line items at a time, and you can do the release strategies here. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the one kind of the process, ME55 and ME54N. ME54N, what is the difference both? ME54N is the collective release strategy, release approvals for the PR, and ME55 is the individual. That means collective is nothing but like all roles we can do at a time. All the approval levels we can do at a time release. ME54N. ME55N is the individual level. So that means individual code level you have to release. Clear? So this is the header level and item level. Okay. So other than this one, okay. So other than this one, other processes are same, which is like outline agreements. It is same. So if you want to be segregate outline agreements and the PO and RFQ, what you need to do? You need to be take the document category. Main thing is because the communication structure is same for all, right? So in that case, what you need to do? You need to go. You need to be take document category has a one of the option, that is the BSTYP. BSTYP is the document category. Okay. So why we need the document category here?
To categorize these line agreement or
yeah, you want to be categorized the what type of the PO, what type of the purchasing, like it's a standard PO or it is outline agreement, contract or schedule agreement, or it is RFQ. Okay, so those cases you have to be select the document category. So I hope document category you all aware about this one, right? So yesterday we discussed already how we can differentiate the PO and RFQ and contract and schedule agreements in table level. So in the document category level, if you see that document category A is the RFQ and F is the purchase order and K is the contract and L is the schedule agreement. So in case your client is asking, especially there is a separate design for the PO, separate design for outline agreement, separate design for the RFQ. That means different strategies they have to differentiate at SAP level to understand SAP system. Okay, either you can go with the document type, the first one, or if you don't have document type is common for document type, then in that case you can go with the document category. You can easily if you want to divide document category, then it's easy. Okay, if you don't have document type is the option, then you can go with the document category. Clear? Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So any questions here? Okay.
So in real time, which one we are using? Sorry, sir. In real time, which one we are using? Is it the header level configuration or item level?
Depends. If no, it depends. Yeah. I told right. If suppose what will be happen? The purchase requisition which is creating automatically from the background when planning run is generating, like from MRP if it is generating, let's say. Okay, so there are multiple cost centers are there, multiple requirements are there. So in the single PR, if it is creating 100 PR line items from the individual different cost centers. Okay, so if you want to differentiate each cost center level, there is a separate approvers are there. Maybe HR department have the different approvers, and administrative have the different approvers, finance department have the different approvers. In those cases, you can go with the individual item level. If it is only one person is creating for irrespective of all the cost centers, only one person is creating and he is the responsible, then I can go with the header level.
Okay, sir. If we have a line item level approvals, means release strategy. So I have a 10 line items. So in the 10 items, 5 is fully approved, 5 is that partially approved.
Okay.
But for the 5 line items, whoever is approved for the 5 line items, it is required. Means it's an urgent purpose. They require the PR. So I need to deliver those. For the other 5, it will be delayed. Means we have at least 1 month is. I have a 1 month time for those to approve for the PM level or DM level.
Okay.
So in that way, what can we do? Means if I need to deliver those 5 line items, we can do it.
So when you're creating purchase order, okay, so it is not necessarily all purchase requisition, all the items should be approved. It is not necessary all the items should be approved. Whatever the items are approved, we will be processing only for those items while creating PO. Because while creating PO, if you see that while creating PO, okay, I'm entering that PR number along with the item number.
Yeah.
Okay, that means if I suppose my PR number this one and 10 item number is there. Okay, next PR number is there, 20 item is there. Next PR number is there. Suppose 38 is still not approved, then I will go with the 40. Whatever it is approved, I will process. Whatever it is not approved, I will not process.
For one single pair, can we do the multiple POs?
Yeah, obviously we can do.
So for auditing purpose, it will be different, right? I mean, it will be critical for those, right?
Why?
So we can do for the PO.
Different line items, right?
Yeah, we have different line items.
There is no rule. There should be only single PR to PO. I can create a single PR with multiple POs also. Even for single PO, I can do multiple GRs also.
Yeah, we can do multiple GRs for single PO. Yeah.
Then what's the problem here? You can go with a single PR, have the multiple POs,
Yeah, okay.
right? But
Yeah,
because whatever it is, maybe see, when I just created, suppose let's say in ME53, just now I created, right? Suppose these two are there. Okay. So this item I'm just getting from the different vendor.
yeah,
This material I'm getting from the different vendor. So obviously I have to create two POs, right? There is no rule. A refrigerator I can buy from one person, and TV I can buy from a different person. Right?
yeah, yes, sir. We can do that. I can't see this in real time in my project, so that's why.
So obviously you can go with the multiple POs.
Sir,
Whatever.
okay.
So that's why SAP
uh,
is giving the each line item item 10, 20, 30, 40. So if you want to process only for 10, okay. And even single, you can do the partial GRs for a single PO item number and multiple same single item. Maybe you can do the multiple GRs also. Like if I ordered 100 pieces, today I receive 10 pieces, tomorrow I receive 10 pieces, tomorrow. So the multiple GRs also it will be there, right?
Yeah, sir, we can do those.
Yeah. So everywhere we can do. Okay, there is no. It is not necessary. You should go to only single PO. No, we can do multiple POs also. Clear?
sir,
Clear,
sir,
clear.
sir,
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
in one PO, 10 line items are there, na?
Okay.
Five line items approved, 5 not
Mhm.
approved. We proceed
PO or
at that time,
PR?
sir, for 5
No, PO or PR?
in PO.
PO, there is no line item approval, right? Only header level. So once it is approved means all the line items are approved.
Okay.
Obviously, right? It's only header level, right? Approval.
Yes,
So you just
item level is only for this PR only.
yeah, item level only PR. So PO, RFQ,
Oh,
that's
RFQ
why
and all.
this sectional document. Sorry,
Okay. Okay, sir.
is it clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So other than this one, release strategy for the RFQ and the contracts, it is same process. There is nothing different. Okay. And service and receipt also we can do. We can able to do the service and receipt. Okay, we'll discuss this service and receipt. What is the service and receipt? Okay, and I think we already discussed this service PO and service and receipt, right? Did you remember last time when we were creating about the service PO? We discussed about service PO and service and receipt. How many people remember this one? In the background, the system posting the GR.
Yeah, it's an automatically posting GRs.
Yeah, it will automatically posting the PO GR for the service and receipt.
Yeah, we need to just do an invoice.
Yeah, we need to do the invoice and we need to do the service and receipt. So what is
Yeah.
the concept of service and receipt? Anyone knows? What is the concept of service and receipt? Why we should not do the GR here?
We
Because
didn't
there is
get any
yeah,
goods
we don't get
in
any
physical
physical goods.
goods.
Yeah. So service and receipt is nothing but like you are receiving the services that you are accepting. Okay, I received the services. So once you are informing that okay, I received the services, then only the system will accept that okay, you are accepting these services. Then I can post in the background. Okay, this kind of a service we received, and I'm posting the GR in background. Okay, so we don't need to do the MIGO. So what is the transaction code for service and receipt? Did you remember? So how we can do service and receipt here? Go to ME21 and okay, suppose I'm just creating service PO. One kind of the service PO I'm just creating. So let's say what kind of a service, suppose software installation. Let's say a software installation. So obviously we don't have any material number for the service because that is service, it's not a tangible item. Okay, I'm just putting like software installation. Okay, so when I'm just putting this one, so obviously I just need to be mentioned my item category D because this is the service, not standard. Okay, and when you don't have the material number, obviously this is not stock item, so you need to be should be under the account estimate category. So I'm just entering the cost center, which so my chart department they need some service, my administrator they need some service. So like so, here I'm just putting service in the sheet here, and which plan it is that AB1 plan. Okay, now here how many so you can mention if you have the service number, if you already create a service number. Okay, so there is service master record number. If you have already service number, you can enter service number, or if you don't have, you can enter directly here. Okay, software installation. So what type of installation? Suppose like what have Windows
OS installation.
Windows 10. Okay, Windows 10 installation. Now how many? It is one activity unit, and this charge is 1,000 rupees. Okay, so now you need to enter the which cost center and which service you are providing here. Okay, to which cost center and providing. Okay, then so same kind if you want to enter the software installation for Windows 11, and if suppose there is a Outlook or it may be the drivers installations. Okay, so like we can whatever you want to do, you can do it. Okay, so equals 500 this one, this is 500, this is 500. Okay, you can auto enter everywhere. The will be just requested. Okay. Now this service PO is created. And once the service PO is created, let's assume that I'm receiving the services. Okay, so then I will go to ML81N. ML81N is the service entry sheet creation. Okay, so why I need to create a service entry sheet? So what services you are received, that you need to be entered here. Okay, I'm receiving these services. I'm receiving these services. Like I'm just entering. Okay, I'm just entering PO and enter. Okay, and now I'm just creating my service entry sheet here. Okay, so software installation. Okay, and I'm just going with what services we have. Okay, so what are the services we ordered here? We ordered Windows 10, Windows 11, like we have. Let's assume that all I received order. Okay, I received all. I'm just copying all these things. Okay, so this 1,000 rupees, 500, 500 rupees, 500 rupees, which I entered in the PO level, which is copied here. Okay, so still if you want to be look into the condition values, you can look into here the condition values here. Now so I just entering the all the entries, and I'm just saving this one. If you save this one, just entry sheet will be created. If you selected flag, that means you are accepting that okay, I received this entire services from this vendor, so I'm accepting. Okay, so there is a if you selected save, only entry sheet will be created. If you selected flag, that means in the backend the system will be created the GR. That means physically that means you are receive the services. That means the entire services are completed. Okay, so I'm just saving here. I will show you what it will be like. So now entry sheet is created. This entry sheet I can see in the PO level also. Okay, the status I can see in the purchase order history. In the purchase order history, it will show you like Okay, I just created the service interest, but still not accepted. The GR is still not completed. So if you see that the flag, which is the status which is showing me not accepted, no acceptance still. Okay. Then, then again, if you go here and if you selected the accept here, okay, then that means if I save, accept and save, that means the system is planning to update the purchasing document data and it is posting the GR document in the acceptance document. So if you go to here, my purchase order history, okay, I received my service here. If you see here, I received my service here. Okay, that means the goods receipt is completed with movement type 101. Okay, so you can see here the acceptance, the process which is completed. We are accepted all, and you can see the document, accounting documents also. Okay, which is one is service and one is for the WRX. We need to pay the amount to the vendor, and one is for the service, which is consumption account entry. Okay, and now if you see that this is the green color, the status is green color. Okay, red, yellow, and green. Red is not accepted. Yellow means still you are processing, you are planning to accept, and green color is accepted. Okay, so once this is done, then you have to do the MIRO payment. You have to do whatever the services you have received. For that, you are paying the amount to the vendor. Clear? So this is the way we'll be doing the process here. Any questions in the service and receipt? So for normal process and here, what is the difference?
We are not
For
doing
normal
GR.
process, for normal process, we are doing GR. We are receiving physically stock. Okay, but here we are doing the service and receipt. Clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So I am talking the service and receipt level release strategy. Okay. So here, whatever I am talking about this service and receipt level strategy, that is for the ML81N. Okay. While creating ML81N, okay. Once before you are approving, okay, it should be released the higher level. So those cases you can go with the service and receipt approval strategy. Okay. Clear?
We are clear.
Okay, then there's I think these are release strategies, so it is very important in their point of view, and even every client they will use the approval strategy because they want to be control the POs and whatever they're purchasing from the purchasing department, they want to be controlled. So they will be creating multiple strategies for the capitals, goods, and some type of services. They will go some type of standard subcontracting, like they will be go with the different strategies. Okay, so do more practice on the release strategy.
So release strategy will enter on the service level sheet only, right? I mean entry sheet level only, right?
Yeah, service and receipt level also.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Means here we are PR level, we have only the line item level, and here entry sheet level we have only header or normally.
It is only header only. Yeah, it is only header level. Except PR, all it's only header level.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, only for the PR it is possible only item level and header level. That we can choose. Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, then guys. So just do practice more on this one. Okay.